how's it going?
Good, what are you up to?
I'm watching the House of the Dracula.
House of the Dragon?
Yeah, sure. I really like the houses in the end, the dragons as well. Yeah.
It's ASMR again, isn't it?
Okay, man, hear me out. How the hell don't they get cramps in their tongues? What is happening?
They probably do tongue curls, but anyways, I was calling to check if you delivered the thesis.
I deliver the what?
Your master thesis. It was due at 5 p.m. You did deliver it, right? John? Are you there? I'm banging your sister, by the way.
You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, my friends suck and my sister's a slut. Hi, my name is Maeve Disdain and today we'll talk about procrastination, which is the act of delaying or putting off tasks until the last minute or past their deadline. Boomers like to call this being a lazy ass piece of shit. Unfortunately, in today's world there's just too many distractions. You've got the internet, a blank wall, or even reviving an awkward moment you had 5 years ago. Excuse me, sir, can I get you anything else? Yes, can I get a glass of water, please? A glass of water, or a glass with water. Although I can't break all the walls in my house or shut down my brain, I can do something about the internet. How many times did you sit yourself down to study and said, oh, I'll just watch a video first. 4 hours later you're watching the Carlsen vs Beatsman game and the thing is, you don't even understand what's going on. The Queen's Gambit? You mean Camilla's affair with Prince Charles? Okay, Jesus, sorry Elizabeth. Maybe that's a little bit too soon for a Queen's joke. My first idea to fix the internet distraction was to just shut it down, but unfortunately I don't have it with me. Then I thought I can just block the websites I usually go to by showing a page instead of the website content. However, some things are easier said than done, like approaching a girl on public, or make a Pokemon game that has fewer bugs than a bee farm. Scarlet and Violet, more like... Leave it be, leave it be, leave it be. The goal is to make a browser extension because it's probably the best way to fix the problem and it is a good challenge. A lot easier than watching cats without wanting to gouge my eyes out. When you think about it, James Corden actually is our current Midas, but instead of gold, everything it touches turns to shit. The first thing I want to do is to render a white page every time I go to a website. Every website that you visit is built using a language called HTML that you can actually see if you right-click somewhere on the page and select Inspect. HTML is composed out of two sections, a head and a body. The head is usually where you import everything that's necessary for your page to work. The body is the content of the page, what you actually see. One way of showing a blank page is replacing what's on the body by what's on the head of the To What to Handle cast. Nothing. I wrote a script that does just that and now it shows a blank page instead of the website content. But I don't want the extension to work at all times, I want to be able to start and stop it. On a browser extension you have something called a pop-up, which is what appears when you click on the extension icon. So I added a start button in there, which changes to stop when clicked. Now I can react to that button press and if I click start the page turns to white. When I click stop, it goes back to what it was. But just like Kanye destroying his reputation, I'm still not done. First of all, let's do something different with the white page. We can pull a reverse Michael Jackson, turn this to black and write something to make me rethink my life. As I said before, the goal is to just block some websites. I still want to be able to access Google. To do this, I need some sort of configuration, so let's add another button to the pop-up that opens an options page. Here I can have a table with the websites where the extension is going to work. I can start with some basic ones like YouTube, Musketeer, Metafail, and some other popular websites. Next up, let's add the ability to add new websites to the list and also a way to delete them. Now let me walk you through this, because humans can be brainless creatures when it comes to computers. Hello IT, have you tried turning it off and on again?
And how on earth do I do that?
Do you have any open windows, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so first thing you gotta do is drag your mouse to the top right corner of those windows and do a left click. Yeah, it's not working. So I install the extension, go to the options page, add some more websites, click the start button, and when I go to one of these websites, abracadabra, and I never got this one because it needs trading, the page is shown. And that's pretty much it. As simple as buying a house in the 70s. To complete the purchase, we just need to finish this form here. So what do you do for a living? Fun fact, I work for Bill Cosby. Really? I'm such a big fan, his jokes are amazing. Well, you should try his drinks, they'll literally knock your socks off. One day I will, but going back to the form, does your wife work as well? Yes, in the kitchen of course. Don't they all? And finally, how are you going to pay for the house? Well, I brought 3 potatoes. Well, sir, for that amount, I'll throw in a vacation home as well. Yes! Now let's celebrate by drinking so we can later cause severe trauma to our families. I've been using this extension with no modifications for about 1.5 years. The code was finished around June 2021 and this was supposed to be my very first video. So one might ask, what is my conclusion after using it for all this time? Well, it fucking sucks. How naive was I to think that a stupid little red button would keep me from investing hours into YouTube watching Pokemon speedruns, people popping blackheads the size of golf balls, and completely useless Twitch clips. All the time and effort that I put into this went straight out the window, just like Lindsay Lohan's career or the hot girlfriend that suddenly wants to become a nun. But I knew what was wrong and I knew how to fix it. The solution for this problem is simple. I start the extension, the stop button does a goatee and disappears. It really was someone that we used to know. Because the best way to fix a problem is to pretend it doesn't exist. That's what men have been doing with their emotions and they turn out great. Especially the ones who don't have a heart attack at 55. But fixing this problem rose another. When does the extension stop? It can't be turned on indefinitely. What is this, a 15-year-old boy? The solution is also simple. The extension stops after a certain period of time. It would be nice for this to be configurable as well, so I'll add another entry to the options page and set the default time to 1 hour. Now it feels a bit weird not knowing when the extension stops, so I added a timer that will show up when the extension is started. When the time is over, it automatically refreshes the blocked website and brings back the start button again. The extension was working pretty well, but something was missing. A black page with white text just isn't a winning combination. So I took a page out of Leah Thomas's book and decided to change. I thought about it long and hard and found the perfect fit.
Shall not pass!
But this wasn't the only one. I used a couple more classics. This isn't the website you're looking for.
This isn't the website I'm looking for.
You will get back to work now.
I will get back to work now.
You're a procrastinator.
I'm a what?
Procrastinator.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
I've been using this with the latest changes and it's quite good. For example, I wrote the script for this video way faster than usual. Without the extension, this video would probably be finished by the time Bitcoin hit 60k again. Never. When I started coding, I didn't even bother to look for anything similar. After checking, there's obviously quite a few already, but I'll stick to my guns and use my own. At least until there's no bugs to fix. I also tried to upload it to the Chrome store, but just like my previous extension, it got rejected. This is starting to feel a lot like my love life. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, press the usual button so eventually I can make a living out of this before some stupid AI takes my job. This is so fucking stupid. Let's pick up a scenario similar from earlier. I have a thesis due tomorrow and think, I still have time. So I watch a Rick and Morty episode and
another one,
and
another one.
I fall asleep, miss the delivery date, and wobble fuck, my parents don't love me anymore. In all fairness, which straight man wouldn't go insane after divorcing these? That's what men have been doing with their emotions, and they turn out great. Especially the ones who don't have a mental breakdown at 40. The problem is that I can turn off the extension whenever I feel like it. Am I bored? Turn off the extension and watch a sun stream to fall asleep. Do I want to feel bad about my life? Well, hello Instagram. Am I horny for some reason? Let's go look at some feet. Just like my previous extension, it got rejected. Now I know how Henry Cavill feels. What am I doing with my life?